Hello, you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a pick a card reading, and this is about who is extremely turned on by you and what do they want to do to you when they think about you. Please note that this is an 18 plus reading, so if you are underage, I request you to please stop this reading right here because this reading is not meant for you. Now we're going to get as much information about this connection as possible. I'm going to share the details on how I plan to do this reading before the start of each group. We'll try and get as much information as possible, which is why we have three different groups in front of you. This is group 1, this is group 2, and this is group 3. If you are new to these kind of videos, you can take a moment, pause the video if you need to find the group that you're most drawn towards. And basically, once you're done choosing your groups, there are timestamps mentioned below in the description box. You can go ahead and click on and you can skip ahead to your personal reading. I've also added a cleansing video right after the intro section of this video. This is for you to align with me and my energies so that you resonate more with my readings. It's not mandatory for you to watch this, but I would still encourage you to watch it. I'll see you in your reading. Bye. Hi, group ones, welcome to your reading. If you chose this group, then this is going to be your reading. Welcome. We are asking Spirit today to give us more information about who is extremely turned on by you and what do they want to do to you when they think about you. Mind you, this is going to be an 18 plus reading. We're going to try and get as much information as possible and get into every little detail as possible. So we're going to start the reading by looking at these pre-shuffled oracle cards that are in front of you. These are going to give us more insight and more information about your person's current thoughts and feelings towards you and this connection. Now there is a possibility that you could resonate with the reading, and there is a possibility that you could not resonate with every details that I mentioned in this reading, and this is because it's a general reading, and you take what resonates and you leave the rest. Now there is also possibility that I could mention about this being a twin flame connection. Now I am only speaking to those who already know they are in a twin flame relationship. I am not giving any confirmations here. It's very difficult to point out whether a twin flame relationship applies to all in a general reading. So without wasting any further time, let's hop in and see what messages are coming through for you. So the first card that we have for you is attraction, and we also have the number 25, and we have the sun coming in. The next card that we have for you is angel. The next card that we have is observer, and we have the number 49 on it. All right, so right off the bat, I'm picking up that this person is really lusting very hard on you. It seems it's this reading is giving me that energy that this person personifies the saying that we have, that's lady in streets but vixen in sheets. Regardless of what their gender is, I'm just saying that when you look at them as a person, it you wouldn't even think about this person being uh, so very turned on, or this person could have such wild fantasies, or this person could be into such level of role plays or kinks for that matter. I'm seeing that this person is stalking you for sure. There is a possibility that for some of you this could be your person you are in separation with. I'm also seeing that this person has a very high developed and nurture feminine energy towards them. Now we're just describing this person for now. We're going to get into their dirty thoughts and their fantasies in a bit, but just bear with me, it's going to be worth it. Now I'm seeing that this person is also very shrewd, like uh, not in a negative context of being shrewd, but more on the lines of this person does not really take time to cut people off when they've had enough of the other person's BS. So this person is someone who you might not even imagine that they could be that level romantic, but it's like that classic having the shell on the outside because they want to protect themselves because of their past experiences, but deep inside when you get to know them, this person could be a complete softie. But it seems that not a lot of people really put on the efforts to know them by that level, or try to get to know them to that level, because this person has guards around them. And it also seems that this person has many kinks, and these kinks are really wild. For a lot of it seems that your feet could be something that really turns them on, or it's just the way how you present yourself could also be something that really turns them on. And for the most part it seems that maybe initially you were not the one who is so attracted or drawn towards this person, but it seems as time passed and as and when you got to know them, you started to fall more for them. And at this point in time you could be thinking a lot more about them than they are thinking about you. Of course you are thinking and they are also thinking about you, but it seems that you can't get enough of this person. Like, this person has a very balanced life, and they are not someone who is going to mess around with one aspect of their life with another. For example, when they're working, they'll work hard, but when they are uh, out playing, having fun, it's going to be playing harder kind of a thing for them. So but you kind of are someone who gets swayed easily. Probably there could be some time difference for some of you. So when they are at work, they're pretty focused at work, and when it's time for them to play, or they when it's time for them, when they are thinking or fantasizing about you, it seems that you could be at work and you could be highly distracted because you pick up on their energy. There's definitely an energetic bond between you both. So yeah, that's also coming in pretty strong here. For some of you, there is also a possibility that this is a long distance relationship, but for the most part it seems that there is a distance between the two of you because of some misunderstandings that have happened in the recent past. But this person is keeping quiet, but that does not mean that they are really keeping quiet. They're pretty active, and they've been thinking a lot about you more often than you probably even realize that they are thinking about you. All right, so having said that, let's move on and get some more cards and see what are the juicy bits about, what are their fantasies about you, or what are their dirty thoughts about you. Now I'm going to pull some cards from this deck. It's called Their Weakness, and I'm going to launch this deck very soon on the website, and this is going to be a printable deck, so you can print it at your house at your own convenience. All right, so the first card that we have is Use Gel. Okay, let's see what else is going on with them, or what are they fantasizing, or what are they turned on, what is their weakness. And we have the card Sexy Voice. Let's get a few more cards to get more details and set the tone about what's happening here. So the next card that we have is sex in public places. Okay. And we have the card watching you get aroused. Okay, I'm seeing this card that has fallen, so I'm going to take this one as well. And we have the high heels. So this is again something that I mentioned earlier regarding your feet. That was coming in. Now let's get a few more oracle cards to get more information. Again, this is another deck that I've made and will be available on the website very soon. I'm going to leave the link of my website. So the first card that we have is watching you. Again, the cards of observer. We have the card observing you. The next card that we have is pillow talk. Okay. So the next card that came in is just for fun. Okay, this I'm just trying to get it to focus. You have the card just for fun. We have the card stop with questions. Okay, so what I'm picking up here is that this person, again, we're getting this another confirmation that this person is watching you from afar, and they're probably doing things to themselves and imagining your reaction to the things they do. It seems that you both have already had the sex encounter with each other, and it seems that they it's like it's burnt in their brain, your reaction to everything that they did and every touch of you. It seems that this person has burnt your reactions in their brain, and they just can't get it out of their system. Like every time they close their eyes, it seems that this person has been thinking about your voices, the moans and everything that the reaction you had to everything that they had to do. For a lot of people, I'm also seeing that they probably want to get into the back door, and or this also could be about trying positions that are dangerous, or this could be like on the edge kind of a thing. Like this person is not someone who's going to be very happy and satisfied with the same old M position, but this seems like they want to do a lot more than just that. And again, it seems that your reactions are something that turn them on all the more. And it's about the thrill. That's what I'm picking up over here. I'm also seeing that this person, yeah, the fact that we have the doing it in public place and uh, stop with the questions. It seems like they want to catch you off guard when you both are in public, and they want to touch you, and they don't want you to ask them to stop or ask them what are they doing or something like that. For a lot of you, it seems that your hair could also be something that could be of significance here. And I'm seeing that this person wants to spend a lot more nights with you, or even days doing the act, but it seems that the fun of doing it in the night is something that's really captivating them, and really wanting them to keep coming back to you over and over again. Now with this just for fun cards, fun card, I don't really see or any other energy in this group is not giving me that vibe of they want to be with they want to think about a long term or a future at this point in time. But there is a possibility that they might want to do it, but this person at this point in time is just living in the moment, and that's what they want to do at this point in time. Like they don't want to think about what's going to happen um, to you both like 2 or 3 months down the line, or probably 2 or 3 years down the line, because for them that's going to be a very boring business like question. But this person just wants to live in the moment. Probably you are also someone who is into being spontaneous and trying to live in the moment, and that's what is the basic appeal of this connection, or basic appeal for them in their mind. So having said that, let's wrap this reading by looking at some channel messages coming in from them, and taking a look at some tarot, and see what additional advice is coming in for those of you who chose group 1. So let's take a look at what's coming in. So this is another deck that I've made at home, which will be available on the website really soon. These are pretty explicit messages, so I'm just going to leave them on the screen for you to see them. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say these out on YouTube. So we're going to take a total of 4 messages here. Let's see what's coming through. The next message that we have is, your abs make me drool. Now let's take a look at tarot and see what else is coming through. All right, so let's see what messages are coming for those of you who chose group 1. I'm only going to take upright cards here. So the first card that's coming in is the Ace of Wands. Of course, it had to. I would be surprised if we didn't. Total of 4 cards, please. What else is coming through for those of you who chose group 1? And we have the 6 of Wands. If you look at the image, it again gives me that feeling of the wanting to enter the back door. The next card that we have is Judgment. The next card that we have is the 7 of Wands. All right, so again, this person is very passionate. I'm seeing less of love and more of lust over here. And the fact that we have high heels, feet, and I mean, almost every imagery that we see here, the guy is so fixated upon the girl's feet. And the shoes, if you see, they're all really high heels. So that's something that this person you know actually turns them on, regardless of uh, who's wearing it. And I mean, it's not that I'm talking about certain genders in specific, but yeah. So what else I'm seeing here is, this person is uh, the fact that you are someone who's very presentable, and you could be someone who really likes to take care of yourself more. And you're someone uh, who doesn't look very high maintenance, but at the same time who is very presentable and who is very elegant, is something that could be really drawing them more towards you. In every image I'm picking up that whoever the other person is I mean, it's their back and it's their backside. So that's again another confirmation coming in, that your backside is something that really turns them on. And this is what they want from you. And with the Ace of Wands coming in at the start, it also looks like this person wants to do it with you and keep doing it all the time. Like, this person has so much passion pent up for you. I'm not even sure if you understand the level of arousal they have when you're around them. Probably some of you already feel it energetically, but you could be doubting this because you don't see much action happening, or this person is not coming and really letting you know of their feelings. But it's because that this person likes the thrill. In their mind, they're still not sure whether you like them or no. So there is a high chance that this person feels that you could reject them because you have the upper hand in this connection. And they feel, if they realize that, or if you say it out loud that you're not into them, this could probably be a heartache for them, and they're not ready uh, to face um, that option at this point in time. Although there you've given them a lot of chances, and you've given them a lot of hints that you are so into them, but there's still that anxiety that all of us faces, that we rather avoid things rather than face the truth, beat around the truth, but beat around the bush regarding the truth. But it seems that this person is also going through something similar, and they are uh, just not um, they feel that being in their own fantasies and being in their own mind about you is going to be a lot more easier than expressing their love or their attraction towards you and getting shot by you. I'm also seeing that for a lot of you, you guys could have met or did the act together, maybe once or twice, and more it's more like on the phone. Sex could be of significance here, or sexting could be of significance. You guys could be texting each other all the time, and you know probably because you're in a long distance relationship, so that's what is trying to sail your boat at this point in time, and that's what this person's thoughts are at this point in time. For a lot of you, this person is um even though you both could be with each other, this person still thinks that you're going to leave them and go away. And this person could be a lot more intimidated by that thought, and that could usually come out as frustration or picking up on fights. And because they are they're not able to express their love for you, this passion and this frustration gets together, and it comes across more as anger than as love. So if they were to communicate with you, probably things would be so much better, but this person is not someone who's good at communicating. So um, the additional drama that's happening over here at this point in time is because there's lack of communication in this connection and lack of communication between the two of you. So those of you who chose group 1, that's what I have for you for today. Thank you so much for watching my video. In case this reading resonates, I request you to kindly hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Hi group 2s, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this group, then this is going to be your reading. Welcome. We are asking Spirit today to give us more information about who is extremely turned on by you, and what do they want to do to you when they think about you. Mind you, this is going to be an 18 plus reading. We're going to try and get as much information as possible and get into every little detail as possible. So we're going to start the reading by looking at these pre-shuffled oracle cards that are in front of you. These are going to give us more insight and more information about your person's current thoughts and feelings towards you and this connection. Now, there is a possibility that you could resonate with the reading, and there is a possibility that you could not resonate with every details that I mentioned in this reading, and this is because it's a general reading, and you take what resonates and you leave the rest. Now there is also possibility that I could mention about this being a twin flame connection. Now I am only speaking to those who already know they are in a twin flame relationship. I am not giving any confirmations here. It's very difficult to point out whether a twin flame relationship applies to all in a general reading. So, without wasting any further time, let's hop in and see what messages are coming through for you. So, the first cards that we have for you guys is Fidelity. We have the number 4 and we have Taurus. The next card that we have for you is King. We also have the card Come to the Edge, and we have the number 36 on it. Alright, so right off the bat, what I'm picking up here is that for some of you, this could be a twin flame connection. I'm also seeing that this person is the divine masculine, regardless of what your gender or their gender is. It seems that their masculine uh, side is pretty dominant, and they are the divine masculine in this connection. I'm seeing there is also a lot of hot and cold in this connection. Like 1 second, this person is going to tell you that they love you and you are the center of their earth, center of their universe, and the next second, it seems that this person is gone. They just ghost you out of nowhere, and it's like they don't even give you a proper closure at the time of leaving, and then when you try to move on from this person, it seems that they want to come back in your life, and this is because it's a general runner chaser dynamic. I'm also seeing that this person is someone who loves dominating, uh, but who is also an empath. I mean, for the most part, it seems that because this person does not want to accept that they are an empath and they want to show the world that they are someone who's very dominating and they are someone who is very, the alpha male, it seems that they're not easily swayed by emotions, be it their own or be it someone else's. But at the same time, this person can be understanding and this person can be very stubborn. Like if you talk to them very nicely and politely, and you ask them for suggestions, and this person is going to probably leave all their work and come and help you because they have that superhero complex. I'm not sure what the word is, but they want to save the other person. There's someone who wants to rescue the damsel in distress. Again, not quoting genders over here, but I'm just saying that this is what they are. They want to help the others. They want to, save others. They have that savior complex. But at the same time, this person is not someone who is going to, you know if you have a checklist, this person is not going to fit into that checklist. If you have a box, this person will refuse to be in that box because they feel that their life is not dictated by others, their life is not dictated by the terms of the society set. This person is more like a rule breaker than rule follower, and you could be someone who is who loves to go by the book and do everything that someone asks you to do, rather than just being the rebellious one and just go out. That's the person that you're dealing with. But you are someone who is very kind, who's very gentle, and who thinks about others more and the consequences of the action more than the action itself. I'm also seeing that this person is already in love with you, but it seems that this person is experiencing difficulties trying to accept that they are in love with you. The sooner they accept, the easier it's going to be for this connection. But it seems that there might not even be a good enough reason for why they want to, why they are in denial about the love. This could just be them being rebellious because they don't want to be labeled as someone who has been in love. At this point in time, it seems that even their family is having a tough time trying to talk to them or get them to act in certain manner. No doubt this person is mature, but at the same time, this person, could be acting in a manner where their rebelliousness could come across as something very childish, something very immature. And at the same time, because this person is loves to dominate, it seems that that's like a cherry on top to their immaturity. So people, even though they want people to take them seriously, people don't really take this person seriously, and it seems that this person has been in their own world for a very long time. So it's difficult for them to come out of their world and adjust to the reality. For for them, it seems that they want the world to adjust to them and to adjust to their world, not the other way around. Now I know this is not very 18 plusish, but just give me some time and we'll just get next to some oracle cards, and that's where the juicy part starts. So let's hop in and see what other messages are we getting through regarding this person and their fantasies and their dirty thoughts about you. Now, a few decks that I'm going to use here are my decks that I'm going to put them on my website very soon. This particular one is called Their Weakness. So let's see what messages are we getting through over here. So the first card that we have is BJ's. Let's see what else is coming through for those of you who chose group 2. What's your person's fantasies and what's their dirty thoughts at this point in time regarding you? Okay, we have the card Nose Wrinkles. The next card that we have is Wearing Their Clothes. The next card that we have is Trying New Positions. Let's get one more card here and see what else is coming through. Okay, I'm just gonna take the one that fell the other way, and the next card that we have is Stiff Nips. Okay, so we'll get some more oracle cards and get some more messages before we get into the details. Again, these are going to be available soon on the website. If you like, these are DIY printable cards. You can print them at home. The next card that we have is Bad at Love. Let's keep going. We have Big Baby. Okay, yeah, just like stubborn and uh you know being the big baby, and also the fact that we have king here is kind of contradictory, but for the world they might be acting as the king, but more authoritative, dominating, but in reality they're just a big baby. The next card that we have is It's Mine. Again, stubborn, very possessive. The next card that we have is Kiss and Tell. So this person kind of loves bragging about uh, their achievements. So you gotta be a little careful about this. Next that we have is sneaky in love, again giving us the same energy. And then the next card that we have is ONS. All right, so let's get into the details of this messages. So from what I'm seeing here is that there's someone who is attracted to little things about you that you probably don't even notice. The way you react to certain things, that could be something that's a mannerism for you, but it's something that really turns them on a lot. uh, Things like things like stiff nips is something that you don't even have it in your control, but it seems that this person is highly turned on by when they see you around with your stiff nips. So what I'm seeing here is that this person again is someone uh, who's not ready to accept that they're in love. This could be because of a past experience, but for the most part, it looks like this person is doing this just out of rebelliousness, and they love everything about you. And there is also possibility that you both could be most of the time staying with each other, and every little thing that you do really turns them on and really starts giving them food for thought, and it seems that it keeps going there on. You could be someone who is very hesitant about trying something new, and the thrill of wanting to make you do certain things is something that really turns them on, regardless of whether you do this or do not do this. But in their mind, this is really a turn on for them. And it also seems that this person likes to brag about what they do or who with whom they've been. For some of you, like I mentioned earlier, it seems that you could be out of their league, and they could be feeling that um, you know if they have to if you've been with them, it's something that they are really proud of, and it's something that they've been really flaunting uh, to other people about them. For a very few of you, um, if you are doubtful and in your mind you still feel that there's a third party in this connection, so I'm afraid there is your doubt and your hunch could be correct about there being a third party, because it seems that um, for this person, this could again be just out of being rebellious, if not being only with you. For those of you who've been recently with this person, or you've recently started this person, it doesn't look like this person has their eyes only on you, especially if you've met them online via dating website, or any social website. If you've started talking and flirting with each other, you're not the only person in their life. They're probably doing this because they want to do this, and not because they're looking for a future with you. I'm sorry, but because I'm picking up, I'm going to tell them, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to sugarcoat this thing about you. Again, this is something that was similar in group 1. Like I don't see that person being in that energy of wanting to be or wanting a future with them. The same kind of thing is over here, but this could also be because you guys have been with each other recently, and that what was their mindset from before. This could change. There is a possibility of this changing, because as in when you get to know someone, you realize that you want to be with them. So um, this person is also very possessive. So the rules kind of only apply to you and not to them. So you have to be careful that you don't give yourself too much in this connection, because as much as this person is you know is making your life more adventurous and making your life more happy. Make sure that you're not giving too much of yourself that you regret later, that this is not something that you want in the long run, or this is not something that's sustainable in the long run. So having said that, let's take a look at what channel messages are coming in from this person, and we're also going to take a look at tarot and see what additional advice or what additional messages are coming through with regards to this person. So this is another deck that I've made at home, and the messages are pretty explicit, so I might not read them out, but I will just leave it on the screen for you to have a look at them. So let's see what messages are coming through. What do they want to tell you? So the first card that we have is kissing you is my new obsession. Let's see what next message has come out for us. So I'm going to just leave this on the screen. So this one wanted to come out. This looks like another explicit message that I'm going to leave on the screen for you to read. You can pause the screen and take a look at the message. I'm just going to leave it here. So let's take a look at the tarot and see what additional messages are we receiving here. Okay, let's see what is coming through for those of you who chose group 2. And the next card, the first card that we have is the 5 of Cups upright. Let's get 2 more cards and see what comes through. Okay, so the next card that we have is the 2 of Cups upright. Well, I'm going to take only upright cards for these readings. Let's get one last card and see what comes through. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. Alright, so this person again thinks that you are the one who is in the power. You are the actual queen. Again, regardless of what your gender is, it seems that this person is just pretending that they are in power, but they very well know that you are the one who is in power, and you are the one who's got the authority to make things work or break things off here. And this again is something that does not really soothe their ego and go down with them. And but again, because they have this image to maintain, it seems that they are just living up to the expectations. Also, by being the rebellious one, they're just trying to live up to the expectations of people who put it on them. Now definitely they've been obsessing over you, and definitely they are really very possessive about you. But again, uh, and again, a confirmation that they're in love with you, but they just don't want to say it out loud, out of the fear that uh, you might not uh, accept them. Or even if you accept them now, at some point in time you're going to try and change them and try to make them someone that they are not. Well, they are that kind and loving person, but they just in that zone of wanting to pretend. It's just like a teenager or someone who is in puberty who just wants to go against just for the sake of it. And I'm also seeing that there is a lot of emotions that they are trying to suppress over here, so that's also coming in very strong. So yeah, for those of you who chose group 2, that's what I have for you for today. Thank you so much for watching my reading. In case this reading resonates, I request you to kindly hit the like button and subscribe. and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Hi, group threes, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this group, then this is going to be a reading. Welcome. We're asking Spirit today to give us more information about who is extremely turned on by you and what do they want to do to you when they think about you. Mind you, this is going to be an 18 plus reading. We're going to try and get as much information as possible and get into every little detail as possible. So we're going to start the reading by looking at these pre-shuffled oracle cards that are in front of you. These are going to give us more insight and more information about your person's current thoughts and feelings towards you and this connection. Now, there is a possibility that you could resonate with the reading, and there is a possibility that you could not resonate with every details that I mentioned in this reading, and this is because it's a general reading, and you take what resonates and you leave the rest. Now, there is also possibility that I could mention about this being a twin flame connection. Now, I am only speaking to those who already know they are in a twin flame relationship. I am not giving any confirmations here. It's very difficult to point out whether a twin flame relationship applies to all in a general reading. So, without wasting any further time, let's hop in and see what messages are coming through for you. So the first card that we have for you is Possessor. We have the North Node and the number 36 on it. The next card that we have is Midas or Miser. And the next card that we have is Co-Create, and we also have the number 40 on it. So right off the bat, I'm hearing this person is strictly about money, about pentacles. I'm hearing 3 P's over here. That's physical, possessive, and pentacles. This person could be rich, and it seems that this person likes to play it really small, like not show uh, the amount of I mean, if you think about it, people, when they have a lot of money, they tend to, it reflects in the way that they talk. For some who have new money, it shows in the arrogance and the pride and stuff, but this person doesn't look like that. It seems that they're someone who doesn't pay too much attention to finances or to money, but at the same time they have a lot of it. They are abundant. At the same point, this person is very possessive about their romantic love interest or their partner. Even if you suppose you were just dating, they will be as possessive as about you as if you guys were together for a long time, or you guys have already been married, or there's a need, there's a need and there's a want, and this person is more about wants than needs when it comes to love, and is about their romantic person. So I'm also picking up that there's a lot of energy that's coming in from group 2. There is a possibility that you guys could be drawn between both the groups, and I'm also seeing there is a bit of codependency here, and I'm also seeing that this person loves to downplay, and at the same time they don't really like to take responsibility. Like they'll act like you know uh, this is probably a committed relationship, but they're not going to take the responsibility of telling you that they want commitment, or they're looking for something more, or what comes next. So that's also something that's coming in strong. Now, there is also a possibility that this person is not someone who likes to plan a lot. It seems like they are more or less adventurous, and they are someone who likes to do things at the last minute. Not saying that they procrastinate, but it seems that like to make last minute plans, and they like to live for the moment rather than uh, living, planning things and living accordingly. So having said that, let's take a look at the juicy part of this reading, and let's pull some oracle cards to see what are they fantasizing, what are their dirty thoughts about you. Now we're gonna take some cards from this deck. This is my deck, and this will be available on my website shortly. So for those of you who want to purchase this deck, it's a DIY deck, print at home deck. So let's see what cards do we have here. So the first card that we have is Curves. We also have the card A Flash of Skin. The next card that came in is Shower Together. We have the card See-Through Clothes, so maybe showering together while you're still dressed, and the clothes become transparent or see-through, and that's what really gets them on. Let's get some more cards and see what's coming through. All right, so we have two cards here. The sorry, the next card is Spontaneous Sex. Again, Spontaneity. The next card is Pouring It on, all on you. All right, so what I'm seeing here is that that you could be a little conscious about your body or the way you look. For some of you, you might be a bit curvy, and you could be a little conscious about it. So let's pull some more cards to see what's coming through, and again, this deck will be available soon on my website. Let's get some messages. So the first card that we have is Self-Sabotage. We have the card Energy Transfer. The next card that we have is Pillow Talk. Just trying to get it to focus. Let's get a few more cards, two more cards, and see what else is coming through before we start getting into the details. So the next card that we have is Bad at Love. And we have the card Player Energy. For some of you, this person is definitely only fooling around with you, or there is a possibility that this person is serious, but because of their lack of wanting to take responsibility, this could come across as they are just trying to play you or just trying to take advantage of you. For the most part, it seems that, like I was telling earlier, it seems that you could be a little conscious about the way you look, and this person likes you exactly for who you are. It's not just pure physical pleasure that this person is thinking about at this point in time, but also the fact that they've been going crazy thinking about how beautiful you are inside out, and they want to show it to you. They want to give it all to you, and this is not just about making out, but this is also about giving you presents and taking you to expensive places for dining out, and then doing it, etc., comes to the later part. But it seems that they want to show you how they truly feel about you. This person wants to give you that princess treatment, uh, prince or princess, whatever you resonate with. I mean, they want to spoil you basically, but it also seems that they, because of their inability to communicate well, this doesn't put, they don't put this to justice, it seems. And I'm also seeing that it's not just your body per se that turns them on, but it's about everything about you that turns them on. And it's about your kindness and uh, your down to earth nature that keeps them coming back towards you. For some of you, this also seems like a hot and cold relationship, and this is because this person feels so connected to you, but at the same time it could be difficult for them to keep up with the demands of this relationship. I'm not saying that you are demanding, but every time you both are together, it seems that this relationship is ascending, and probably they are not prepared about this. But regardless of whether you are together or in separation, with this energy transfer card here, I'm seeing that you both pick up on each other's energies, and this could be very distracted. And I'm not saying that it's only your person who has been thinking and fantasizing about you, but this could also be vice versa, and you could also be thinking about them as much as they've been thinking about you. Now I'm also seeing that you are also someone who likes to enjoy the moment and not worry about what's to come. So this could be another thing that really turns them on about you. For a lot of you, I'm seeing whether uh, your hair is short or long. Your hair could be another thing that really captivates them and keeps them hooked on to you. And this connection, I'm picking up that this is not an easy connection, because the feelings are so strong and the actions, or uh, or the 3D part of this relationship is very difficult as compared to if you think about how you feel and connect with this person in the 5D. But you've been on this person's mind a lot, and these are not just wanting to be with you, but these are more on the lines of uh, their their thoughts of doing nasty things to you. And let's keep going now and pull some channel messages from your person and see what do they want to tell you, followed by some tarot cards and see what additional advice is coming for you guys. Now, this is another deck that's going to be available on the website soon. And I'm not going to read out these messages because some of these messages are pretty explicit, and I'm not sure if YouTube allows you to say these words out loud. So I'm going to leave these messages here on the screen. You can pause them and read the message, and then continue with the readings. The next message is, we have and the last message is, so let's take a look at what is coming through from tarot as the advice for you regarding this person and person and this connection, and then we're gonna get into the details of the messages. So I'm only gonna take upright cards for this. So this one wanted to come out, and we have the 8 of Wands. We also have the cards, the 4 of Pentacles. Let's get one more card and get into the details of this section of the reading. So I suppose this one I'm not gonna take it. So this one wanted to come out, and we have the Three of Cups upright. All right, so I'm also picking up a bit of a energy from group one as well, and it seems that the message about you not being so comfortable in your skin is coming in again, but it seems that for this person you are absolutely perfect, and it's everything about you is captivating, and everything about you is something that they can't just forget. In their mind you've been all the time, and they've been thinking about really nasty things like latching on to um, you know what, I'm not sure if I can say that out loud here, but again, with the Four of Pentacles coming in, this person seems very possessive about you, and it seems that they are just not just not ready to accept that uh, you could be with someone else, or there are other people who are interested in you, but at the same time this person could not be making a move like towards commitment towards you, and this is just because of their own insecurities. But I'm seeing that this person wants to make the world know that you are the one for them, and they've already got you. So for some of you, this person could be purposely leaving comments on your profile, or purposely leaving marks on you when you know you both are together, so that the world sees that you were already taken, but officially nothing has been said, nothing has been done. So that's also coming in very strong. I'm also seeing that for some of you this could be someone you met at the gym, and they've been admiring you for a while now, and there's a lot going on in their mind. And with the first channel message and uh, the card where we had transparent clothing, I'm seeing that this person often imagines undressing you in their mind. So you know, they they might not say a lot of things, but there's a lot going on between behind the scenes in their mind with regards to you. So those of you who chose group 3, that's what I have for you for today. Thank you so much for watching my reading. In case this reading resonates, I request you to kindly hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye.